Hello fellow woodworkers and welcome to this week's edition of the Garage Workshop and my workshop blog for August. Roll the intro. So as always, I'd like to give you an update on how the channel has performed this month. It's been another really good month. I've made 3 videos in this month. The first one being the router table cabinet, which I'm super pleased with. All of these videos, by the way, will be in a playlist which will be in the comments below. So the router table cabinet was the one of the videos. The when chisel review, which was when I used the Parkside lathe, that was the second video, and the third video, which is a video that dropped last week, was the glue adhesive test. And I have to say, I've had some fantastic feedback on that video. Thank you so much to everyone that commented. When I made the video and I watched it back, I just giggled the whole way through. If you haven't had a chance to see it yet, I'm not just saying it, please view it. It is really funny, and I know quite a lot of people laugh their way through it. It wasn't meant to be a serious scientific test. This is the Garage Workshop, but I did my best to sort of give you a very unfair comparison of adhesives, but the result was very interesting. And if you've watched it, and I know a lot of you have, it's had over 430 views. It's only been on a day. It was an interesting result, and those people that commented certainly agreed that the result of it took them by surprise. So big thank you for watching that. So they're the videos that I have released this month. In terms of stats, we're on 1,731 subscribers, which is up 47. And again, big shout out to Rob, because after he mentioned me on his weekend Shedhead channel, the day or the couple of days after that, I got quite a big spike in subscribers. So again, if you are one of those, welcome, and please feel free to look through the back catalogue. Views, we were on 6,200 views, which again is up on last month. Watch hours was slightly down at 655, but last month when I did the router sort of drill guide, that video was really well watched, and that bumped up the hours for last year. So all the key stats, very pleased with them. The top 5 videos this month, number 1 was the router table cabinet, which has had just over 730 views. Number 2, interestingly, was the July blog. Number 3 was the when chisel review. Number 4 was the adhesive test, but it has only been a week. And number 5 was the original Parkside lathe review that I did. And I think this must be related to the fact that people saw my when chisel review, where I talked about the previous Parkside videos, and that must have spurred some people to go back and watch it, because it was the 5th most watched video on the channel. So overall, a really pleasing month from the Garage Workshop. So fellow woodworkers, every month I like to recommend a few videos for you to watch, and some of the things that I've been watching on YouTube in the month of August have been really good, including one very interesting channel which I'll talk a little bit about at the end. The first channel that I'm going to draw your attention to, I don't think I've ever mentioned on the Garage Workshop before, because I think it's something that I just found completely new, and it's called Built Woodworking, and Justin is the guy that owns the channel. And in this video, which is called 10 awesome general use tools for under $55, he goes through some tools which he's either found on sale or has got good prices, bearing in mind everything that's on there is all in US dollars, so just bear that in mind. But it was just a really good video talking about lots of sort of products which I wouldn't necessarily think about. He's got a really good style, Justin. The video's about 16-17 minutes long, but just some really interesting things in that. I haven't gone through his channel to look at his sort of back catalogue yet. I will do that, but my first recommendation, 10 awesome general use tools for under $55 by Built Woodworking. So my second video this month to recommend to you is this. It says caught red-handed How YouTubers Cut Dovetails. It's actually a video about a media centre, and this is from Timber Biscuit Woodworks. I've started watching a few videos from this channel. To be honest, some of them I didn't really enjoy that much, but some of them I really did. It's one of those channels where you sort of dip in and dip out, but what I liked about this is just the really easy conversational style of the video, and also the quality of the product he made. Now, one of the things, if you particularly are based in the UK, one of the things I always think when you watch American YouTube channels is just the sheer quality of wood that they have over there. And in this, he uses some beautiful wood to make his unit. I think, if I remember rightly, it's walnut, but it's just a really, really good video to watch. I can't recommend any of the other videos on his channel because I haven't watched enough of them to give you a good idea. But this one is well worth a visit. Timber Biscuit Woodworks, caught red-handed, how YouTubers cut dovetails. So the third video that I'm recommending to you this month, fellow woodworkers, is this one. It's called Building a Bookcase with Rachel, and it's by Matthias Wandel. I really enjoyed this video, and for two main reasons. Number one, he's got some fantastic gadgets in his workshop. Hopefully you can see it on the picture there. He's built a sort of a jointing rig with a router. It's absolutely fantastic, and I haven't seen how he's done it. I'm going to look a bit through his channel, see if I can find out how he did it. But it's just a really good video because A, he's got some great tools, and B, Rachel, I presume, is his wife, from what I can see. She is a complete novice woodworker, and she builds a really nice piece of furniture. And in this modern day YouTube woodworking land of all these amazing tools and bits and bobs, the fact that you can get somebody who's got no real experience of woodwork to create something just reminds you of how essentially simple woodworking is. It's one person, a set of tools, a plan and an idea. So really, really worth a watch that. Building a Bookcase with Rachel from Matthias Wandel. So the last video I'm going to recommend to you this month is Do These 5 Things to Make Your Mitre Saw Better, and it's by DIY Montreal. Some really good tips in this video, very simple but not necessarily ones that I would have thought of myself. Just 5 really easy things that can help you to use your mitre saw better. It is a good channel, DIY Montreal. I tend to sort of drop in and drop out of it, but I can't recommend this one enough. 5 things to do. Do these 5 things to make your mitre saw better by DIY Montreal. So in my recent blog videos, I've moved away from advertising specific channels, more to giving you individual videos that I've been watching. This month, I am going to draw your attention to a channel that I have absolutely fallen in love with. And this is a funny sort of 6 degrees of Kevin Bacon moment, because this YouTuber, who is very famous, I actually met at Maker Central, or bumped into, I should say, and I did not have a clue who she was at the time. If by any chance you ever get to see this video, Ali, I'm sorry about that. So the channel is Ali Spagnola, and it's such a brilliant channel. Now, if you are a YouTuber, you always aspire to make really high quality content, and Ali's videos are different level. The way that they are edited, the way that their cuts are put in place, her style in front of the camera, they are absolutely amazing videos. They're not really woodworking ones, although there is quite a lot of woodworking involved. But if you just want something slightly different and just slightly creative, then I can't recommend this channel highly enough. I think in the last 3 or 4 days I've watched every single video on her channel. She is brilliantly creative. She's an artist, but these videos are just amazing. And apart from anything else, it's just a really good testament to the sheer hard work you need to produce some of the things that she does. I can't pick out an individual one, although the text message rug, I have watched that a couple of times. Great video. So the last channel that I want to bring to your attention this month, Ali Spagnola. Again, links to all of these videos and channels in the description for this video. So finally this month, a little bit more audience participation is needed for this final bit. I've got a couple of things that I wanted to talk through with you and get your opinion in the comments. The first one is related to my high and die compressor, which continues to be one of the most looked at videos on my channel. But I am finding that my cable management solution for the high and die just does not work, and I have considered buying a spindle to put it on, or making my own one, but I've really noticed that my high and die has got the sort of Euro style connectors on it, I think they're called, and the shop bought ones, or the ones you buy on Amazon, nearly all of them are the other connection type, so they're not compatible directly with my high and die compressor. And actually, when I bought the hose, around the time I bought the high and die, if you remember, I had that really long back and forward saga. I bought the hose before the high and die compressor. I'd actually had a working one, and the issue that I had straight away was the connector didn't fit. I ended up buying a connector set as well, and I had to buy a completely different hose. So I'm asking if any of you, any of my subscribers, have got a high and die or a Euro connector hose. What are you using for your hose solution? Ideally, I'd like one of the ones that you put on the wall, a bit like Stuart did in Proper DIY last year, I think, in one of his videos, where he mounted his compressor in the loft space in his garage and just brought it down, which was a great video. But what do you use as your hose management system for your compressor, and do you have the European style connectors or the other style? Let me know in the comments, because I'll be really interested to know if you've got any recommendations. That would be much appreciated. The second thing that I would like some information and support on this month is buying wood online. I've got a project coming up where I need to buy some proper wood, as in not plywood, and I've looked at a few different online sellers. Now, quite often on YouTube videos you see online, people buy their wood and deliver them online, and this all came from Charlie DIY video, where he made his outdoor garden furniture, and he bought the wood online and had it delivered to him. So have any of you had any experience of doing that? Is it something that you regularly do? And I know I've got a local timber supplier up the road from where I live, but it's a bit of an odd setup there, because you go to like a little window and tell them what they want, and they go and get the wood for you. You don't have the opportunity to go in and pick and select the wood yourself, which I'm not massively keen on, and I tend to get a lot of my wood from the big box stocks like Wix, B&Q, that sort of thing. So if you've had any experience of buying wood online, or you know any good companies, please let me know in the comments below. So that's the end of this blog for August. Thank you so much for watching, fellow woodworkers. If you're new to the channel, please can I ask you to subscribe, like, comment, hit the notification bell. And if you're a regular subscriber and viewer, thank you so much. Please also don't forget to hit the like and make a comment. Lots of things for you to feed back to me in this video. I'll catch you on next week's edition of the Garage Workshop. Take care, fellow woodworkers.